Okay fellas, it's 1:38. I've basically got 3 hours to do this. This takes about 3 hours because I know at about 4:30 I'm going to go down and pick my son up from uni and then go to take him to his trumpet lesson, and while he's at the trumpet lesson I'll then shoot round and buy another fly trap. As I said, I was quite impressed with. They didn't look wonderful in the shop, but I was quite impressed at how it improved. It seems like the cold nights. So the first stage is to fold your piece of paper, and to get your seed heads. See the problem is sand gets stuck to the seed capsule there, and also to this base rosette. But that's the fastest way to get them. So basically, you want to get rid of the base rosette if you can, and hold it in your hand, and you just sort of crush them. And can you see the seed coming out there? Yeah, even if I lose one, it doesn't matter. You can look at the camera will. Can you see the seed there? Hang on, I need a torch. I think the camera always works better under highlight. So from those 3 or 4 seed pods, we probably got 60 seeds. I don't know. You can get up to about 80. Usually the average is about 80 in a seed pod sort of thing, if they're good fat ones. So, you know, 10 seed pods, you got 800 seeds basically. But to fill the bottom of one of those little vials takes a lot, I can tell you that. So, you know, I think you'll be impressed by it. You'll have basically, see, and I just do this. And even when you do this, some of the little seeds will actually stick to the inside, so, you know. And you just keep doing this, and you just keep putting the base rosettes back in the thing. So this is step 1 basically, doing this, and you just go through the whole container basically. That's what I'm going to do. So you just keep taking these things out with the old base rosette and the seed capsules, and you just take the seed capsule, pull it off, put the base rosette back in the container, and eventually once you've gone through the container you'll just have old basal rosettes in there, and you have all this frass from the thing, which you have to then separate out. That would be the next stage. But first of all, I thought this is quite quick. You know, this stage is quite quick. The next stage is also fairly quick. Then you're separating this. I'll show you how to do that. It's quite simple and easy to do. It's the next stage, separating the sand from the seeds. So see, first of all we do this, and the next stage is to shift that away, leaving only basically the sand and the seeds, all the sand that's stuck to the base rosette in the season from the rain splash and things like that. Of course, in cultivation you wouldn't get that problem, so you do this, and as I said, basically I'm just going through this container. So this is like the 2013 season. It's like darling, isn't it? You know, Black Adder go forth or whatever. Darling. Yeah, Stephen Fry has got a lot to answer for, hasn't he? Okay. Well, I think you basically got the hang of that, and I think this clip will get too long otherwise, and it'll get rather boring. But you can say just keep doing this, one after another. Okay, Richard, you didn't linger long enough on that. Okay, Gideon, I'll linger on that one. Okay, there you go. Maybe put the torch on them. Ha. There you go. So we just take the thing, I'll put it in my mouth. And just take that bit there, snap it off, run it between your fingers, and you basically break open all the capsules, take the seed out. Alright, I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, and but I'll basically just go through the whole container doing that, because as I said, I've got to fill like 3 or 4 vials right to the bottom, right covering the bottom. And don't worry, I've got plenty more seed from other seasons in there, so you know, if this doesn't germinate within, you know, the time, I can always send some more of older years that have already had a year on them, sort of thing. The clock, the ticking time clock on them has already ticked over a year or so, and so forth. So eventually, I mean, I remember Ziggy sort of yelling and screaming that, you know, I've sent him dud sort of thing, and then suddenly, you know, a few months later, bang, he's got hundreds of plants, you know, sprout. The other thing about the sprouting is they germinate really easily and really well after a heavy pounding rain, so of 24 to 48 hours. I mean, really, what we call the heavy pounding rain here, out there, when it washes the soil down the road, we usually get about 2 of those a season. If we get one that goes like 24 to 48 hours, you get mass germinations, and if it happens really early in the season, you'll have mass germination of glids, and you get a really good crop of glids that year, sort of thing. So basically, what I'm saying is it's European rain. So you want to get them in the pot, get the seeds settled in the pot. Everyone thinks you're going to lose the seed, but once they've been settled in the pot, they seem to like stick there, sort of thing. And then you put it out in the heavy pounding rain, 24 to 48 hours of, basically, I think it's just European rain, and you should get germination the next day, sort of thing, basically. People probably don't believe it, but I've got bloody video of it. It's on thing. I've even got one I've uploaded, I think, I've got one of like a mass germination in my pots after one of these heavy pounding rain events, where every single pot has got, you know, like 50 seedlings, all with the, you know, the leaf sort of thing, the first sprout in them, sort of thing. So, you know, like, so it's on the third day, and maybe that should be the title of this clip. So you have 1, 2 heavy rains, you know, over the night, sort of thing, and on the third day you've got germination. But it's, as I said, it's like, it's a heavy pounding rain here, but basically I think it's just a European rain. You know, just your normal standard heavy rain in Europe, I suppose, or what you get normally. Anyway, that's enough for this clip. I think it's getting on too long.